Hello, Flyers fans. You're looking live at Four Seasons Arena in Owatonna, Minnesota, as Lightning Leon leads the Pee Wee Orange team onto the ice for the final game of the O-Town Showdown. Flyers going to be matched up with Prior Lake, Minnesota here today in the sixth place game of the Owatonna Showdown, the O-Town Showdown. Flyers side of the pool ended up with a three-way tie for second place, finding three teams with a 1-2 record, and Mankato coming away unscathed. They went 3-0 on the weekend. So it came down to a tiebreaker to decide who was playing for third, who was playing for fifth, and who was playing for seventh. That tiebreaker was goals allowed, and Flyers came up second in that, so they're playing for fifth and sixth. However, in my book, I feel like we get a win not playing for third, fourth place, because that game would have been at 1:45 today. We got to get it here. Nice morning game. Love this 10:45 puck drop time. Get home at a decent time. About 2.5 hours up I-35 to get us home. Let's take a look at the My Hockey ranking standings. Now, these do feel a little wanky to me, but we're going to go with what's out there. Your Ames Flyers have a 75.01 ranking on My Hockey rankings, showing a record of 12-15-0. They've scored 96 goals and allowed 103. Looking awful close to the Prior Lake Lakers here. Their My Hockey ratings slightly lower than your Ames Flyers at 74.34. Their overall record is showing 14-10-4. They've scored 98 goals and allowed 86. So on paper, these two teams appear to be very evenly matched. When we look at their road to this game, we'll start with Prior Lake here. And they came via way. Oh, did I take the right screenshot? Yeah, it's here. Here we go. We'll start with looking at Prior Lake's road to this game here. They started out Friday night with the matchup with Owatonna. They fell short in that game 7-2. After that, they had another matchup that I clipped the dang opponent out of there, but they won 3-2. And then they played the very familiar Bogie Mammoths. That game was a tie, 3-3. Flyers' road to this game started on Friday with a win against Forest Lake. They came away victorious 10-6. Saturday morning matchup with Mankato, that was a doozy. Flyers are on the wrong side of that one, 7-4. And then the afternoon game where they just had cement in their skates. I know the coaches and players want back that Shakopee game. They came up short on that one, 4-1. So should be a blast here. There's about a minute left here in warm-ups. Then the teams will huddle up. And after that, we'll come back live for the call. A couple shout-outs here. Looks like we got a good crowd tuned in this morning. I see Travis Noyd. He is in with the very first comment. Crazy Mark Pappas, he's watching from home. We got fans from Columbus tuned in. They probably know exactly how crazy Mark is. Let's see here. The Breezy Cruz are watching. Hello, hello. We've got a check-in from Grimes, Iowa. McCarthy's are watching. Miss Sandy watching in red and blue. Redbud, welcome. And we got watching on the diagonal, heading to Ames Lightning game. Let's go. Oh, yes, that's Lightning Leon's dad, heading out to the Lightning game. And Grandma Marilyn's watching. Welcome. Glad you could be here. We got Allie tuned in. She I thought you were here last night. Must have to get back on the road. Thanks, Mom. Checking in from Bondurant, Iowa. Our normal SuperDad TV cameraman, he's probably kicked back in his recliner with a Bloody Mary in hand. Greg Schmidt checking in. Welcome, everybody. The huddle has been broke. And we're getting ready to drop the puck here. This game is underway, and we're starting with Kira, Tucker, and Shalin out there. Jude Schmidt going to be playing D with Eric Silty. Prior Lake wins the draw, and they take it into the Flyers zone. Flyers now looking to bring it out. That's Sammy Tucker. He's able to get it to neutral ice, and now he's bringing it up along the near boards. 5-6 white jerseys collapse on him. They get the puck away, and they're going to send it towards net, where Leon's going to just cover that up, get a whistle. Probably a solid idea. Flyers going to keep that same line out here. We've had 29 seconds expire in this game. Kira to take the draw. She's going to shoot it over to Jude. Jude's looking to take it out. He carries it to neutral ice. Now he dekes around one, but loses the puck, and Prior Lake sends it back the other direction, and a ref loses an edge. This is centered, but nobody's home. It's going to shoot out to the far corner. Jude's the first one to it. He's going to work it up the boards towards Shalin, and then it comes back down to Jude in the corner. He's going to try and work it the opposite way now, and it goes along that near boards and then centered by Prior Lake, but the shot goes wide of the net. Silty gathers the rebound. He's going to skate with it behind his own net. He's got a little bit of room. He's coming to neutral ice with it. Now he's being pinched off. He gains the red line, dumps it in. Flyers looking to change, except for Sammy and Shalin. Now this is going to be sent out. This should be an icing, so Flyers will be able to complete their change, and we'll drop it over here in the Prior Lake zone. Got no sound? No sound? Hello? Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I had a great introduction too, so hopefully we got some sound. Let's see. I had to text Greg here. Do you have audio? This comes out to the blue line. Stella's trying to hold it in. And all right, all good now. I can hear you. Okay, good. We are here. Hopefully, man, if you guys missed that intro, I was really prepared. I had the best one of the season. It's all right. Just more reps, more reps. Here's Beasy battling with the puck at neutral ice. It's going to work its way over to Stella, and Stella sends it back to the neutral zone. Flyers got Antonovich, Smith, and Swanson out there. Here's Beasy, I believe, going to drop pass it to Swanson. Swanson going to get it back to Beasy. Beasy back to Swanson. He's got a little bit of time and space. In through neutral ice with speed, and then the puck jumps off his twig. Prior Lake going to send it towards underneath the goal line where Smith takes it away. Smith centers to Antonovich. Antonovich backhand. Puck is still loose. Now Swanson's trying to dig it around, and it comes out behind the net. Big scuttle. Goalies. Oh, they got to get a shot on the goalie. Couldn't get recovered. Now they get a missile just wide by Jude as the goalie was down. Now Smith's going to try and get it up, but it's taken away by Prior Lake, and they're marching through neutral ice. And they're going to send it into the Flyers zone. Peffer and Jude on defense, and Jude with the back check taking that puck away. Swanson has it now. Antonovich breaking out ahead of him. Swanson going to take it right through center ice. Now he hits Antonovich, but that pass is jumped and intercepted by Prior Lake. Prior Lake going to send one, but it's deflected by Jude before it can get to the net. Now Peffer sends it out of the zone. How about this look? Black jerseys, orange socks, looking good today. No ice. Hank's going to come in. He pressures that puck and takes it away from Prior Lake. Now Downing's going to pester him. Back in here, it comes up and around. The assistant captain's got for Prior Lake, and Lily Van Meer is going to pester him. They exit the zone, and they're sending it into the Flyers zone, and they come in. No, they weren't offsides, and Downing's going to try and carry it. Now we do get a whistle. I thought I heard a whistle for offsides, but everybody kind of kept playing, so maybe there was a whistle there for offsides. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. All right, this is Jude Schmidt at neutral ice. He has it wrestled away from him. Prior Lake dumps it deep. Silty's waiting for it behind the net, though. Silty going to rim it up to Downing. Downing going to go around one. He's got to get his wheels going. It's a foot race. Prior Lake's going to win it, but Lily Van Meer holds it in. She's going to move it to Wes. Now Wes has got some room. He's going to march it in. He's going to take it all the way and shoots right at me in the boards. That goes through the crease. Silty's going to send one from the point, and it hits a massive bodies and gets knocked down short. Prior Lake's going to ice it unless it goes on net, and it hits the bar, so no ice. This is Silty wrestling for it. And now look out, Prior Lake's got in front of the net. They're going to shoot and score! Unfortunate bounce on that one. It was just missiled across ice and just grazed that bar before an icing. Had it not hit that post, it would have been an ice. And then the Flyers found themselves out of position. It was only Silty down there at the moment as that puck just was missiled across ice. Prior Lake gets set up first. The puck goes deep. They find somebody camped out in front of the net, and Leon doesn't have much of a chance on that one. Flyers with another slow start. Here comes Tucker through neutral ice. He has it taken away. Now Prior Lake's going to dance it in. They're going to try and shoot it around Pappas, but she has other ideas and just takes that puck away. She works it up the boards to Josh. He's going to send it to the blue line, not out. Now Kira provides pressure. Back to the blue line it goes again. Now it's sent deep. Kira's got it. She's going to send it out of the zone. Shalin provides pressure. Puck's going to be passed to their D. Back. Oh, Josh tries to jump the pass. Now Pappas drops it into the zone, and we get an offsides call as Sammy was out into the zone ahead of the puck. Flyers going to leave the same forwards out there. Terry, Shalin, Tucker, Schmidt, and Beasy on the backside. This is one to Beasy. Beasy works it up towards the zone. It's held into neutral ice. And we got a battle right up along the boards. Prior Lake trying to take it away, but Kira has other ideas. And now it's going to go cross ice to Shalin. Shalin's going to gain the line. He's going to send that one on net, or just missed the net. Now Flyers coming in as Prior Lake looking to pressure it out. This is up to the blue line and out. This goes cross neutral ice. Jude tries to poke it away. Jude, now he's going to dance around one. He's got it in that corner. He works it up to Shalin. Shalin in a board battle. He gets it to the blue line. Prior Lake holds it in. Now we're going to try the opposite side as Schmidt goes high and hard off the boards. The near corner board battle, and the puck comes around to the far side where Schmidt's waiting for it and right in front of that Zamboni door. He works it up the boards a little bit farther, and now it comes center net, and it goes all the way across ice. They're going to try it again, but Tucker gets his feet in the way of that pass. Physical play from Jude, board battle, and Jude's got some room. Let's see if he can skate this. No, he's going to work it up towards the blue line, taken away by Prior Lake. And now Beasy's going to ice this thing. Good icing. Flyers desperately needed a line change. Out comes Swartz, Antonovich, Smith, Baker Williamson, and Eric Silty. The Bantam game before us provided some fireworks. They were playing for 7th and 8th place, last place, and parents were thrown out, ejected for fighting. Lots of F-bombs. It never ceases to amaze me how serious people take their kids' sports. This is shot towards the net. It's going to go high above the net as it was deflected off a Flyers stick. Flyers looking to get it out of the zone, but Prior Lake sends it towards the net, and it's swatted away right onto the stick of Antonovich. Antonovich through neutral ice. He gains the line, loses the puck. It's coming deep behind the net. Smith camped out in front of the net. See if Antonovich can get it to him, and it's taken away. Now down behind the net. Oh, centered. Skating up on it's Baker. He sends it back towards the net, and it's wide. Antonovich going to try and get to it down behind the net. Now it's Swartz, and oh, great pass to Smith, but they just missed. Out to the D. Silty, he's going to missile one from the point, and it's wide of the net. Flyers get the rebound again. Go back out to your D. Nope, Swartz looking to wrestle it away. Board battle on the far boards, and it's poked deep. Antonovich going to try and hunt it down. Prior Lake sends it around. And this one comes out of the zone, and now Prior Lake racing back the opposite direction. Smith and Silty in on this puck. It's brought behind our net. Now Antonovich is going to try and grab it. Antonovich and Swartz breaking out. Antonovich off the boards and around. Swartz is going to be the first one to it. He's got nobody in front of him. Swartz takes it in. Shot saved by the goalie. as Sorensen with a grade A opportunity got in front of the defense, but the goalie stands tall. Silty looking to send it deep where Antonovich is going to gather. Antonovich down behind the net. He surveys the situation. He's going to try and go out to the D. Pass is intercepted. Nice poke check by Baker. Antonovich with it. He's going to take it down behind the net. Now centers to Sorensen and just miss on that pass. Prior Lake takes it away and they're marching it out of the zone. Prior Lake in that far corner being pressured by the Flyers. They're going to get one on net and it goes in. Prior Lake with a 2-0 lead early in this game, and Flyers in this familiar situation, down a couple goals. They can dig out of this, no problem, but they got to keep their head down, keep working hard. Van Meer, Downing, and Ballvance out there. Here's Stella. She carries it into the zone. She's working it around. Stella is going to take it down behind the net, work it to the far boards. Prior Lake trying to send it out, but it goes to RD. Peffer is going to send it from the point. Now Downing pokes it away. He's working with it in the slot. Lily Van Meer gets a shot, goes into some shin guards. Now Prior Lake comes away with the puck, and they're going to shoot it out, and Stella's waiting for it. She's going to send it right back in. Now Prior Lake at the blue line moves it into neutral zone. Puck finds its way into our zone, and shot back to the blue line, not out. Sent deep into the Flyers zone. Waiting for it is Peffer. He overskates it, but he's going to retreat and gather it. Peffer, he's got some room. He gets pinched off. Now he's going to work it up the blue line, and the defender is there, and they hold it in. Must have been sitting on that blue line. That goes right through the slot. Shot across, but no shot on net. Prior Lake looking to regroup. The Lakers being pestered by Van Meer. Now they've got down behind the net. Downing on the back check. And it's poked away. It's going to come up to the blue line. Defender shovels it back in with a backhand. It's in that near corner. Flyers. Now it's shot towards the net. And it goes across. I don't know if Leon got a piece of that one or not. This has been another long shift by the Flyers. Get some new defenders out there. This is rimmed around. Peffer on it. Van Meer takes that pass away. She sends it, tries to send it up, but it's deflected by Prior Lake. Van Meer discard. That one goes through the crease as well. And now up to the blue line, and it hits a skate right before it can be skated out. I think that's Tucker. Now Tucker, no, Downing's got it. He's going to dance around one. West has got a breakaway. He's coming in. He's going to carry it and shoot. And it's under the goalie. And an early whistle. And the stoppage before that puck was froze. And now the ref's going to give Downing a penalty. That's weak sauce. You could clearly see that puck was loose. West was poking at it. But I tell you what, this earlier game, I think that probably has something to do. This earlier game before, the coach came away and told me that the other team was just going at their goalie. So I think these are the same refs, and they're hyper aware of that. So any poke there, and they're going to call West for a penalty for poking at that puck. Out to kill the penalty. Well, oh, they put two of them in. Okay, offsetting penalties. I can live with that. So Downing's in, as is a Laker, as perhaps they had words. We'll get some clarity. Flyers got Shalin. He's on the puck. He sends it towards the net, and it hits off the post. Now Terry's going to send it out to Jude at the point. Jude sends it, and that one comes wide. Into the near boards it comes. Tucker's the first one on it. He's trying to get it deep. Or Sammy sends it deep behind the net, and it rims around where Shalin's going to work it behind the goal line. Lakers come away with it. Shalin takes it away. Now it's in front of the net, and Tucker going to get it. Well, Shalin and Tucker both battling for it. Flyers doing some good work here, keeping it in the zone, and it goes deep behind the net. Now Terry, she's content to just leave it up against the boards. We got it under some skates. Now it does squirt out, but we're going to get a whistle. Flyers keep Terry, Tucker, Shalin, Beasy, and Schmidt on the backside. We'll drop it in the Prior Lake zone. Jude has it at the point. He's going to try and work it to Terry, but it's intercepted. Now Prior Lake marching through center ice. They miss on that pass, allows Terry time to get in and give it pressure. Down behind the net is Beasy, and it's taken away, and now Flyers have it in the far corner. Board battle ensues. Now they're all jammed up on that board, but Flyers take it away. This is Sammy Tucker. He's got some, or maybe Peffer. He's got speed. He's being pinched up. He brings it all the way in. Now he's going to get pushed off the puck deep in the goal line. That's Tucker that brought that in with speed. And now it's out and held in by Terry. She goes cross ice and sent for an icing. So we'll bring it back down. Flyers going to change lines. Great shift out of that Shalin, Terry, and Tucker line. Out comes Sorensen, Smith, Antonovich. Backside of Silty and Williamson. Prior Lake wins the draw. They send it out. Silty gets his stick on it, neutral ice. He's going to turn, try and work it up towards the zone, and it's shot back out by Prior Lake. Now this one does come in. Here is Peffer, or Smith rather. Smith is on the chase. He's going to get a centering backhand. Shot by Antonovich, just missed. Save perhaps. Good opportunity by the Flyers with that pass from Smith to Antonovich. Speaking of Antonovich, he just pants the Prior Lake person and took the puck away from him. Now Sorensen has it. He brings it in, and it's going to come in offsides as Sorensen tried to enter the zone. He lost the puck. It found Antonovich's stick right behind him, and Antonovich couldn't get the brakes on in time for Sorensen to get back into neutral zone. Neutral zone shot, and it's won by the Flyers. Silty gets it over to Smith, and now it's poked back out. Look out. Prior Lake has numbers. Flyers. They're going to send one from the point that's way wide. Two white jerseys on the rebound. Now they're going to send it through center ice again. This one's sent through center ice. Flyers need to get it out of the zone right now as Prior Lake's got something cooking. That one's sent towards the net, wide again. Down behind our own net. Now they're looking to center it, but they only find the back of the net. Prior Lake out to their D. It jumps off his twig and into neutral ice. Antonovich going to provide pressure. Antonovich pokes it away. Now Sorensen has it, but Antonovich is in the zone, so he can't bring it in, and he's taken away. And we got a little bit of pushing and shoving there, but no call. Let's go get it up to Sorensen. Oh, Prior Lake takes it away, and they control the puck. Into neutral ice they go. Pass is intercepted. Flyers get it up. Oh, Sorensen couldn't handle it. This one coming down into the Flyers zone with 1 minute to play. Look out, they get around all the defense. Nobody to beat but Lightning Leon, and he stands tall, makes a huge save, keeping this game at 2-0. This game played much more even than what the scoreboard would suggest. Van Meer, Downing, Ballvance out there. It's won by the Prior Lake. They're going to send one towards the net, goes wide. We're down to 47 seconds. Flyers trying to break out, held in by Prior Lake. In front of the net it goes, now it's chipped out to the blue line and out of the zone. Flyers, this is Downing trying to break away. Van Meer comes away with it. She's going to bring it in wide. Van Meer gains the line. Van Meer sends it towards the net, and the defense gets a stick on it before it makes its way to the net. This is going to be held in by Peffer. And now Downing, coming in. Hank comes away with it. He's going to try and make a pass. Nobody's home. We're down to 19 seconds to play in the period. Flyers want to keep it on this end, and they do. Now it's going to come deep behind the goal line. Prior Lake looking to skate it out. And poke it up towards the point. Peffer can't hold it in. We're down to 5, and Prior Lake's being pinched off. Now Peffer comes away with it. He's going to send it into the zone, and that's how period number 1 is going to end. Your Flyers down 2-0, but again, I don't know that the score is super indicative of how this game has gone. Flyers with a couple good opportunities, just can't get them by the goalie. We'll be back in just a minute for the middle period here. Flyers break the huddle. Lightning Leon right between the pipes here. Terry, Shalin, Tucker to start the period. Pappas and Peffer on the backside. Terry to take the draw, and it is won by Prior Lake. They send it into the Flyer zone. Pappas hunts it down behind her own goal line. Pappas working it up the boards. Now there's Shalin. He's going to chip it to the blue line, held in by the defense. Peffer jumps that shot, and now it's sent back deep. Peffer finds it again. He's got a nose for that puck. It's held in by Prior Lake. Guess who has it now? Richie Peffer. And they're trying to work it up the boards. And Prior Lake keeps it in. Now Peffer has it. He's going to skate it around a defender. He's through neutral ice. He gets the red line. Now he's pinched off. He's going to try and take it all the way in. He gets a shot off, and that is saved. A shot missile at the goalie. Goalie gets into good position and blocks it away with his blocker pads. Board battle now. It is tied up in that corner where it's tough to see. Now the puck comes out, and now it's back on the boards. Now maybe a player sitting on the puck, and now it pops out. And it comes towards the blue line. Now it's out of the zone. Pappas with a stick lift. And now Terry coming in to take the puck away. And it is Shalin going to try and get it out, but it's poked back in. Here's Peffer with the puck. Pappas has it. Flyers, maybe an ice here would be good. Shalin trying to get it out. Good poke by Terry. Pappas going to rim it off the boards. Prior Lake comes away with it. Now Sammy can't quite jump it. They're going to go cross ice. They're going to shoot one. A knuckle puck. Lightning with the save. Centered. And Tucker's got it. He's got to get it out of zone, and he does. Prior Lake, though, gains control of the puck, and now they're going to drop it deep. Flyers, change. Everybody changes except for Tucker. He goes on the puck. We've got 4 fresh skaters out here, and Jude with the fresh legs gathers the puck behind the net. Now Prior Lake's on change. He gets it up to Swanson, but Swanson slowed. Prior Lake takes the puck away. They're marching in. Centered shot and score! Nothing Leon can do there. The turnover in our own zone is hard one as Prior Lake gets it in this near corner, shoots a missile across the Royal Road. Had a teammate camped out in front of the net, and they bury it for goal number 3. BZ with it. He's going to work it over to Antonovich. Antonovich up ice. Into the zone it comes, but it's offside. Sorensen had jumped into the zone ahead of the puck. You. We got a draw on neutral ice, and it's one back to BZ. BZ now going to work it up and into the zone. Flyers got it in the house. They're going to shoot wide. That was Swanson with a grade A chance. And now the puck jumps out to neutral ice, and Prior Lake, the Lakers are marching in. They go cross ice, but nobody's there. Schmidt's going to take the puck away, and we got a whistle. Somebody's going to the sin bin, and it looks like Vitaly Antonovich. I saw maybe a slashing signal by the ref. A little bit of an active stick by V gets him put into the sin bin. To kill the penalty now, Flyers send out Silty, Sorensen, Smith, and Baker Williamson. Prior Lake wins it, and they send it at net, but Lightning Leon drops and makes the save. Silty, he's looking, trying to decide where to go with it. He's just going to kill some time. No, stretch pass. He hits Smith, and were they all out? Oh, that's not in the zone yet. All right, Silty works his way around the ref and gets the puck. Now Silty going to try and hit that same pass up and out of the zone again. And now at the blue line, held in. Now it's kicked out. Smith tries to gain the line. Sent back in by Prior Lake. They're not got much going on the power play. Silty has it again behind his own net. They're not aggressive trying to get this puck. Now they do take it away. They're going to march in. Center ice. Miss, but the puck comes out of the shot. And that's deflected by the Flyers. Out to the blue line. Now they're going to skate around Sorensen, and the puck floats away to the near boards. They pass it down low. Centering pass. Silty pokes it away. Onto the far boards. Prior Lake controls it, but Sorensen doesn't let him get anything by. Now Smith pokes that out into neutral ice. He's chasing it down, but Prior Lake has other ideas. Now Smith pokes it away again, but Prior Lake comes away with it. Down to 15 seconds on the penalty kill. Here comes Prior Lake into the house. They're going to shoot wide. Rebound goes to the far boards. Now another shot comes wide. Williamson going to try and race to it on the near boards. Williamson rims it around the opposite direction. Smith will get it there. Smith tries to get it out, but it's held in by Prior Lake now. This is Sorensen can't get it out. It's right in the high slot. Going to try a backhand shot. Save! Rebound! Save! No! It goes through the 5-hole! The first save was made by Lightning Leon, and he thought he dropped on it, and the puck just kept dribbling right through his legs as he didn't drop all the way to the ground, wanted to stay on all fours to make sure he could move if need be, and they didn't know that puck was right underneath him, up on end, and it just sort of slowly works its way past the goal line for the fourth goal of the game, and Flyers need to get something going quick. Here's Downing with the puck. They gain the zone. Downing's being pinched off behind the net. Van Meeren on the action. Now it comes away. West has got it out into the crease. Peffer's going to backhand it, but doesn't get to the net. Prior Lake looking to skate it out. Pappas pokes it away right at the red line. Here is sent in by the Lakers. Right back out by Peffer. Ballvance has it neutral ice. He's going to skate it in. Ballvance tries to dance around one, loses the puck. And Van Meeren and Downing are both onto it, but the Lakers looking to break out. Held in by Peffer. He drops it deep. I think this is Ballvance going to try and get it behind the net. Ballvance now looking to center. Nobody's home. Pappas holds the line, but loses the puck, and it goes right to a Prior Lake player. Now Pappas sent it to the blue line, and Lilly gets a stick on that one, but not out. This one's sent towards Leon. Peffer gets to it. He rims it around. Nobody's home. Now West gets to it. He's going to try and work it up the boards, and now he gets it out of the zone. Van Meer giving chase. She's the first one to it. She pokes it deep. Van Meer being pestered. They got a board battle. All three Flyers. West comes away with it. He's going to skate it in, then loses the puck. Centered. Oh, Van Meer couldn't get her stick on it. Peffer's going to send it deep. Behind the goal line, Van Meer, Ballvance gets pressure up. West comes away with it. He's still got it. It's loose. He's going to get another shot. And he's looking like, do I get another penalty for crashing the net? Not this time, buddy. .8:58 to go in the middle period. Flyers keep the same forwards out there. Schmidt and Beasy going to play D. Speaking of Beasy, he's got the puck at the point. He sends a missile, tipped by Downing, but the goalie makes the save. Now Lakers trying to break through neutral ice. They get ahead of the defense, but Schmidt with the back check takes the puck away. Now he's going to take it through neutral ice. Schmidt gains the line, sends the puck deep. Rimmed around the near boards. Board battle with Van Meer. And this missile's out. I don't know if this angle's going to ice. We got a foot race, and they get to it, and they're going to shoot. Glove save by Lightning Leon as the Lakers were flying to that puck, and they got an unobstructed shot on net, but Lightning with that big white glove, courtesy of Jason Sorensen, makes the save. Terry out there with Shalin. And we got Tucker and Silty along with Baker on the ice. Lakers have the zone. Lakers bring it in. They're going to get a shot, and it's deflected by Baker. Now Josh going to try and get it away, but Lakers send it deep. Williamson around the boards. Tucker trying to get at the blue line. Tucker now, he gets it out of the zone. Lakers control the puck. They dish it towards the Flyers zone with the backhand. Silty's going to hunt it down behind his own net. He's going to rim it back the same direction he came on the strong side. Now Kira Terry trying to get to it, and the Lakers poke it deep before she can. Lakers looking to march it in. They deke around Silty. They deke around another, and it's loose. And Leon dives on it for a save. Flyers need to break the seal here offensively. Lots of time left. 7 minutes, 27 seconds to go in period number 2. These are 3 15-minute stop clock periods, so it's a lot of hockey being played. This one shoots up to the blue line off the draw, but stays in. Good work by Shalin using the body, making sure that puck can't get deep. Now Tucker finds it in the slot. Oh, it comes away, and Prior Lake can't get a good shot off, though. Peffer right in your living room. He's going to pinch him off so Pappas can get to it. Good work with the body there. Now Pappas is trying to skate it out, and she does. Into neutral ice where Prior Lake collects the puck, being pestered by Pappas. Cross ice it comes. Shalin, he's the first one on it. Sends it up towards the blue line, but it bounces off into the house. Now a good shot. Glove save by Leon! Flash in the white lightning leather. Leon making a great save. Sorensen gives his goalie a little tap. Antonovich, Sorensen, Smith out here. This puck cross ice, but Pappas pokes it away. It's going to dribble towards the net, goes wide. Peffer backhands it, and now he sends it towards the blue line. Held in by the Lakers. Taken away by Sorensen. Sorensen and Antonovich breaking out through neutral ice. Sorensen dakes around one. Sorensen now, he's in the corner, going to try and center to Antonovich right through the crease. This was up to Peffer at the point. He shovels it deep. Centered here. Sorensen has it. He's going to try and turn and shoot. Puck is loose in the house, and now it goes out onto a Lakers stick. Centered again, Antonovich. He can't get it to settle on a stick. Antonovich does get it to settle and skates it behind the net. Going out. No, he's going to try and center. Cross ice to Peffer. Peffer locks and loads. It finds some skates and gets deflected to the far boards. Lakers trying to work it up the far boards. Peffer pokes it in. Sorensen comes away with it. He's trying to dance it into the house. The puck's poked away behind the net. Now Antonovich has it. Antonovich going to change directions, move it to Sorensen. Sorensen, he puts it in front of the net. Smith can't get to it. Pappas there to hold it in. She's going to send it from the high slot, and it goes just wide. I think the goalie got a pad on it. Didn't have a lot of mustard on it. Pappas holds it again, in again. Sorensen tripped up, no call. We haven't seen a whole lot of power plays or penalties. It's been a fairly clean game. Pappas with it in neutral ice. She's going to go over to Peffer. Peffer's got some space. Peffer now is going to try and work it up to Smith. Smith gains the line. Smith being stick held from behind. And now Peffer with the backhand finds Sorensen. Sorensen shoots. Glove saved by the Lakers. Going to keep Antonovich, Sorensen, and Smith out there. BZ is going to work it over to Jude. Jude shoots one. Beautiful shot, just saved. That goalie moving right to left makes the save. Look out, it's in neutral ice, but Jude's going to be the first one to it. Jude now going to shovel it up into neutral ice where Peffer gathers. Prior Lake pokes it away into the Flyers zone. Jude's the only one there. He's going to take it behind his own net. Jude now, he loses it, but he's going to go collect it again. Jude now going to work it to Beasy. Beasy can't get it to sell on his twig. Prior Lake comes with it. Beasy loses an edge, and Sorensen's there to get the puck. He rims it around one, and then he's kind of held back, and it goes out to neutral ice, dropped in by the Lakers. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in period 2. Here's Jude Schmidt with the puck. Jude's going to try and skate it out, and he has it taken away. Jude now going to try and rim it, and it's brought back in. Beasy pokes it before it can get to Leon. Beasy surveys the situation, sends a pass that's intercepted by the Lakers. Smith going to try and break out. He makes a pass that's taken away by the Lakers. Flyers got to get cleaner on their breakouts. They're just turning and throwing that puck up towards the blue line, having no idea where it's going, and it keeps going right to the awaiting Lakers players. Here comes Downing, Van Meer, ball Vance. It's one to Williamson. Williamson tries to get to a breaking out Downing, but it goes on, and now that's on net. And saved by Leon. See if Van Meer can win another draw. She's pretty crafty at the dot. Van Meer won the last one to Williamson. Van Meer. This one's won by Prior Lake. They're going to center, but they miss on that one. Goes out to the awaiting defender at the blue line. Finds a big mess of people and works its way down deep. Now they're trying to get it through the net from the backside, but that's not going to work. Van Meer's got it. She's going to try and work it up the boards to Wesley. Wesley, he's going to try and dance with it. Now he gets spun around, sends it out of the zone. And there is going to be a icing. No call. It was tipped. Van Meer has it behind her own net. Downing's camped in front of the net. He gets it. He's going to shoot and score! Wesley Downing lights the ramp. Assisted by Lily Van Meer as she hustles to get that puck down behind the net. West crashes the net. Beautiful pass finds West. He goes top cheese for the first goal of the game for your Flyers. Same forwards out there, Pappas and Beasy playing D. It's won by the Flyers, brought in by Van Meer. She sends it towards the net, swatted away by the goalie. Out to Drew at the point. Drew drops it deep. It's rimmed all the way around, going to go to that near corner. Downing giving chase. And Lakers come away with it. They're trying to skate it out. They gain neutral ice. Pappas the Pest is going to slow him down. And Lily comes in and takes that puck away. She's going to rim it up to Hank. Hank trying to get it out now. He's slowed as he's met by two Lakers. Now this is in the house, but Pappas the Pest takes it away. She rims it up to Downing. Downing gets around one. Oh, he collides with the Laker. Otherwise, he was going to be off to the races. Now he's got the puck on the far near side. He drags it in, and he gets pinched off the puck. Shot out by the Lakers. Lakers bring it in 2v2. They're looking to deke around Beasy. They slow him and push him into the boards. Oh, no, Beasy loses a twig. This is right in the house. Flyers going to attack it, and that's Downing that slows that one before a good shot can get off. Flyers need to change. Let's maybe ice that puck and get a change. Downing comes away with it. He's going to ice it. Oh, he's going to send it on net. Do it. And it's stopped by the goalie. And now the rebound. That's Hank was crashing the net as the goalie was laissez-faire with that puck that slowly crept up on his pad. It bounces off that pad and sat right in front of him. Hank crashing that net just misses the opportunity. Flyers with the whistle as the goalie decides to cover it. Lakers get a whistle, and Flyers get that needed change. This is one to Silty. He's going to send one from the point. Oh, now it's in the corner. Heffer's stick was being held. That one's shot by Schmidt, and it finds a body before the net. This is down behind the Lakers net. We got 1:26 in period number 2. 4-1 hockey game. Lakers control it behind their own goal line. Lakers looking to take it all the way out, and they gain the blue line. Turned and shot back towards the Lakers zone, but now it comes in the Flyers zone. Sent back out, and good stretch pass to Pepper, but it doesn't settle on his stick, and now Prior Lake coming the other way. Jude on the back check, going to get a weak-ass penalty. So once we touch it, now there's going to be a whistle. And Jude Schmidt, they're going to call a hook. It was awful light. Spicy tuna, I think, is what they're calling Jude now. And I was trying to think what Richie's nickname was. I gotta get him in. Sorensen, Pappas, Beasy, Peffer to kill the power penalty. Won by the Flyers. Sorensen, he moves it up to Richie. Richie's got it with a little bit of room. He's going to skate it in. He's going to take it all the way in, and then he loses an edge. Pappas can't skate up on it with the down advantage, but Sorensen comes away with it. He shoots a missile wide of the net. It works its way all the way to the far boards. And Richie's got to be careful. He uses the body, no call. Puck stays in the zone. Richie a little rattled. We're down to 20 seconds left. Prior Lake coming through the neutral zone with speed. 4 black jerseys waiting for him, but they get around all 4. And this is, now they're going to take it. Sorensen, he's got 10 seconds left. He's content to kill as much time as he can. Now Sorensen off the net to himself. And with 1, that's going to end the period. Heads up hockey by Grayson Sorensen, knowing there's not much time in the period. If they're not going to pressure him, he was content just to wait away and melt that penalty away. So we got 1 period left to play here in Owatonna. Don't go away. The concluding period will be here soon. Flyers break the huddle with Sorensen. Smith out there to kill the penalty along with Pappas and Beasy. There's 40 seconds left on the penalty here in period number 3. Flyers going to be operating offensively on the side here in front of our camera. Prior Lake wins the draw. They send it deep. Pappas going to get to it and work it up the near boards. Prior Lake now comes away with it. They kind of poke it away from each other. They send it deep. Down to 30 seconds on the Antonovich penalty. Flyers take a hit there, and now we get a whistle. BZ got smoked, and then he grabs the defender's, or the Prior Lake's stick, and they're going to put the Prior Lake Laker in the box for checking, and he gives the universal sign for this is dumb, twirling his index finger at his temple. So let's skate 4v4 for 23 seconds. Stripes over talking to the Lakers coach. Lakers parents didn't like the penalty. They never do. Never do. Prior Lake coach still not done talking to the officials. Now the other coach is getting in there. And now the officials skate away. All in all, been pretty good officiating here at this tournament. Sorensen to take the draw, 4v4. In the zone. And it's 1 to Smith. Smith's going to try and get it to Pappas. She gets it to Sorensen. Sorensen gonna get it all the way. He's got to take it out of the zone. Flyers got to regroup. Sorensen looking to dance with it around everybody. Sorensen now going to gain the line. He's being chased by a large. He's going to send one toward the net. And now Pepper shoots. Puck is still loose, and then the goalie collects it and covers. A couple good chances there for the Flyers. And that's actually Smith on those opportunities as Pepper is hanging out on the bench. Sorensen to take the draw again. Smith, Beasy, Pappas out there. It is taken away by Prior Lake. And they're going to shoot it out, and Jude grabs that as we are on a power play now as Jude's out of the box. That shot up maybe deflected off somebody in the bench as we get another whistle. We're going to drop it in the Flyers zone. Flyers with the one-man advantage have Sorensen, Antonovich, Smith out there. They've been doing a lot of the heavy lifting. This is shot across ice. Antonovich comes away with it. Antonovich gains the blue line. Now he gets around one. He's pinched off into the boards. Takes it down behind the goal line where he loses his edge, and the puck is under him. Prior Lake looking to move it up towards the blue line, held in by Baker. Baker sends it deep. Smith has it. Smith out to Silty. Silty back to Smith. Smith to Antonovich. Antonovich shoots. Puck still loose in the house. Smith coming in. Now he's going to take it down behind the net. Going to try and backhand it. And it goes right through Antonovich's legs. And the Lakers come away with it. They're marching through neutral ice. Silty on the back check with Baker Williamson. Silty's going to draw a penalty for a trip. So now we're going to skate 4-on-4 for 7 seconds, and then the Lakers will be on a power play. Ooh, watching from Ames. Unable to make the trip is Josie. All right, Downing. Oh, couldn't get poked away. That's missiled into the Flyers' corner. Beasy rims it around. Downing's got it now. He's going to try and work it up to the blue line. And it's held in by Prior Lake. Now it's in neutral ice. And now they gain the line again. They're going to shoot one. Slowly, Leon can't get a hold of it. It drops behind his net. Jude working the near boards. Out to the point. Lakers have it at the slot. Downing jumps the pass. Oh, he was ready to take it away. Now Van Meer has it. She's out in front of everybody. Lily Van Meer going to send it on net. Saved by the goalie. Downing hits it up into the net. So now Flyers on a PK. Van Meer, Downing, Beasy out there. Van Meer wins it to West. West sends it to Beasy. Beasy holds his own. Beasy sends it deep to West. West centers. Goes right through the crease. Lily was surrounded by 3 white jerseys. Now Lily gets the puck and she sends it deep. Flyers do an amazing job on the PK. This is sent up towards the blue line. Held in by Jude. He sends it towards the net. It goes off the goalie's pads and trickles in behind the red line. Downing in there taking that puck away. He's stickless. Takes it away again. He's going to send it into the post. Downing doing work. Changes directions. Wesley, he's going to try and ram it in. Downing. He shoots and scores! Wesley Downing with the second goal of the game. Short-handed. He just pantses that Prior Lake player. He deked around him 3 or 4 different times behind the net, and then the goalie tried to get the post sealed up, but Downing is too strong and plows it through the goalie's pad into the net. Flyers down 2, 4-2, 12 minutes to go. This is Prior Lake marching into the Flyers zone, and they bring it all the way into the house, and now it moves this way behind the goal line. Battle here. Flyers are full strength, but the goal is scored. It takes Prior Lake no time to answer. It looked like almost a similar situation to how Downing just got his last goal, as Leon was trying to seal that post, and they snuck it through there. Flyers were full strength. They were a little late getting out of the box, and Silty wasn't able to get in on the play. So we got a 5-2 game with 11:45 to play. This is a neutral zone battle won by the Lakers. Now they're marching all the way in. They're in the house. They're going to shoot. And nice stick by Lily Van Meer. She gets that right before I was so nervous on that one. And she came out of nowhere to stop that puck before it gets to Leon. Down behind the Flyers net. Prior Lake looking to center. But this is Van Meer. She's going to skate it out. And she gets tripped. Everybody goes for the penalty. We do get it. As Lily Van Meer gets a tripping penalty. Draws a tripping penalty, rather. So let's see if the Flyers can do some work on the power play. They're going to send out Swanson, Antonovich, and Smith. Williamson out there on D. This is one back to Beasy. Beasy in the slot. Sends it deep. Now Swanson has it on his twig. Swanson back to Beasy. Beasy back to Swanson while it gets deep. Swanson going to rim it around to It's Antonovich to Sorensen. Sorensen behind the net. He's looking to get it centered. Sorensen pestered by a Laker. They're right here in your living room where you can't see them. Board battle. Antonovich comes in. He takes it away. Now it goes out to Beasy. Beasy tries to center it to Smith. And now Sorensen's got right from the net. He shoots and scores! That is Grayson Sorensen right in the layup. There you go. Look at him in your living room. We've got a 5-3 hockey game. Flyers take advantage of the power play. Well, you didn't think Sorensen was going to miss that. He had all day camped out in front of that net. No pressure provided by the Lakers, and he kind of chop sueyed it and then sends it in the net. 2-goal lead again here for the Lakers, 10-24. This is Sorensen to Smith. Smith gets it. Oh, he has it taken away. Prior Lake marching out. Jude on the back check with Pappas. They're going to try. They can't get around Jude. And now they somehow come away with it. They're in the house, but Jude takes that puck away. Jude's going to skate, rim it up the boards, and it's held in by the Lakers. Pappas going to try and get it out. She's thinking strong side, but she's collapsed on by two Lakers. They take the puck, and they send a missile from a tough angle, knocked down by Leon. Now they're going to try the near side. They get it out of the zone, and neutralized puck is taken away by the Flyers. Smith trying to get to it. Held in, now shot out by the Lakers. Lakers, cross-ice pass. They're coming through speed, but Pappas, the pest, takes it away. Somehow that puck finds its way back into the Flyers zone, but it's on Sorensen's twig. Sorensen trying to dance with it out. He turns it over in the slot. Dangerous spot to be dancing with that puck. Prior Lake holds it in. Here's Jude, going to rim it around. Antonovich on the far boards. Going to try and poke it up and does. He gets it out. Sorensen trying to get that pass intercepted. Oh, that goes right. 5-hole. Jude going to work it up the boards again. Sorensen comes away with it. He gets pinched off into the boards. Shot in by the Lakers. Jude has it. Jude's going to try and skate with it. He's got some time and space. Jude dekes around one. Jude has to take away, but Smith comes away with it. He's going to send one on net. Gloved easily by the Lakers' Tendy. 8:39 to go. Flyers needing 2. These slow starts haunts them again. Out comes Terry, Shalin, and Peffer. Silty tries to get it in, but it goes off the shin guards. And look out, the Lakers out in front of everybody. And they're going to shoot on Leon, and Leon makes the save. And now this one's set right on Leon, and he doesn't like the chip after he's got it covered. And he lets the Prior Lake player know it with his large goalie stick into the shin guard. Terry, Shalin, and Peffer out there. This is one out of the zone. Prior Lake controls it. And now they gain the line. Silty, he has it though. Silty skating with it, he changes directions. Now he's got a lot of space, but he's going to pass it up into neutral zone. Misses on the pass. Prior Lake sends it right back in. Silty going to grab it again. He's skating behind his own net with it. He's collapsed on by 2 Prior Lake players. Now they shoot it out to the point. Shalin provides pressure. Terry poking it towards the blue line. Can't get it past. Look out, it's in the house. That's going to be shot wide. Silty, they're in good defensive position. Prior Lake, they're going to try and center again. And now it's in the house, but Terry's got it on her stick. She's going to move it over to Shalin. Shalin looking to gain the red line. Now this is Peffer with it. Peffer gains the line, and it comes in offsides. Flyers will get a change. Oh, we got a penalty. Flyers back on the power play. I didn't see the call. Not too much grumbling from the Prior Lake fans, so whatever it was, it must have been legit. All right. They've got Ball Vance downing at Terry. Here's Jude at the point. He misses one. And it's still loose. This is ball Vance battling. Now it's poked out to the far boards. This is Jude. He gets into ball Vance. Tough angle shot. This is sent up to the blue line, held in momentarily, and then shot out. Jude should be able to be the first one to this puck. He is. Jude going to try and rim it up to West. West at the blue line with it. Now Prior Lake sends it back the opposite direction. Jude, he's going to move it to Beasy. Beasy going to try and hit West. West at center ice. West trying to dance around one. He does. He gains the line. West bringing it in. He's going to try and split. He can't get the shot through. Now Van Meer trying to poke it away. Puck still loose. Now it's swatted out. Beasy lets it drift out. Flyers got 37 seconds left on the power play. And the puck is being held by Prior Lake. Now Beasy trying to hold it in at the point. He gets it over to West in the high slot. Downing can't keep a hold of it. Now Jude takes it away from behind. And then he has it taken from him. And now that puck squirts across ice. 18 seconds left on the power play. Flyers got to move fast if they want to take advantage of the one-man advantage. Downing going to try and rim it around. He gets around one, but it's too hot. And now it's in neutral ice. 5 seconds left on the power play. It's going to expire with the puck at neutral ice. Jude going to carry it in now. Jude met by 3 white jerseys. Now he's going to try and get over to the high slot. He's dancing around one, sends it at net. Oh, it goes just wide. Ball Vance with the rebound. Ball Vance trying to center it. It comes to Jude. Jude shoots in. It's still loose. Hank's got it now. No, Terry, Van Meers. She's got this as being battled. And let's go out to your defender. They do. No, they just miss it. Now Beasy. He's fighting for that puck, and it comes deep. The Lakers get the puck in the corner. And they're going to shoot it out. It jumps off Jude's stick all the way into the Flyer zone. We're down to 5 minutes, 15 seconds. Flyers down 2. Haunted by a slow start. Beasy chips this one all the way out. And this is tip, no ice. Flyers get a change. Out comes some fresh bodies in the form of Antonovich, Sorensen. And good work by Smith to slow that puck down. Battle right there on the boards at the red line. This is Antonovich digging at it. It comes away, and Sorensen takes it away. He tries to get it around. Trying to get up to Grayson. Grayson can't get it in the zone. Now this is sent in by the Flyers. Smith going to give chase. Smith takes the puck away. Smith centers to Antonovich. He's stick lifted. Can't get anything going. Antonovich sends it deep. Smith going to try and get it on the opposite side. Smith has the Lakers get there first, and they're marching out of the zone. Good stretch pass, but they don't connect. It's going to go deep. They're going to try and get a shot off, and Lightning can't get it covered. Puck is loose. Sorensen has it. He's got a little bit of room. Sorensen in through neutral ice. Sorensen, he gets around him on the boards, kicks it forward. Sorensen drop pass to Smith. Just missed on it, though. And Prior Lake comes away with the puck. They dance around Antonovich into center ice. Pappas the pest on D. She takes that puck away. Now puck is still loose. And Pappas is going to get there. It's in front of the Flyers net. Mess of bodies, and we get a whistle. 3 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Flyers down 2, 5-3. This looks like Peffer taking a draw. They're down on that far end. It's hard for me to see. Schlinn's out there. Peffer's got a little bit of room. He has it at the red line. Oh, he can't quite get around the defender. Good poke check. And now it's at the blue line, and Flyers trying to get it deep. All kinds of bodies on the boards. Puck is being battled. Peffer, Schlinn on it. There is Tucker hustling after it. He slows it for Peffer. Peffer's going to try and split the defenders. He's going to go wide of him. Peffer's dragging it in. He gets a shot, and it drifts off the goalie's pads. We're down to 3 minutes to go. Flyers down 2. Schlinn going to try and poke it deep. It works its way towards the net. Peffer drags it into the house. He's going to stop, turn directions. Now he's going to go out to the defense. Drew trying to hold it in. Peffer getting it up ice. And now Prior Lake can't get it out. And it's set towards net. There's Schlinn. He's crashing the net. And the goalie covers it right before Schlinn can get his twig on it. And Prior Lake tripping over Richie Peffer. We're down to 2:45. Flyers need a couple of quick ones. Van Meer, Downing, Ballvance out there. Van Meer ties the puck up. Downing comes in and tries to get it, but Prior Lake takes it away first. Still battled. It comes deep behind the net. Ballvance pressuring the puck behind the net. Prior Lake trying to run it out. There's Van Meer in on the puck. Downing comes in and he takes it away. West now gains his own. He's speeded the attack from behind. He brings it all the way in. He shoots. Save. Ballvance with the rebound. And let's go Downing with the hat trick. Wesley Downing scores his third of the game. And it's a 5-4 game with 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go. That was a greasy one. Grandpa Schmitz, get out your wallet. You're going to owe Wes some money on this one. Flyers going to call a timeout. 2:22 to go. Down 1, looking for the battle back. That was hard work by Ballvance, Downing, and Van Meer, all working their butts off in front of the net. Several chances at it. Sticks coming from all directions, but they stuck with it. Got a greasy one. Downing ends up poking it in for the Hattie. Keep an eye on Leon Font. See if they pull him here. We got 2:22 to go. It's a little early right now, but you probably watch him come out here in the next 30 to 60 seconds if Flyers can gain the zone. All right, after the timeout, Downing's out there with Van Meer. And Peffer, Downing asking the crowd to get behind him. Schmidt playing D, along with Silty. And they gain the zone. West is on the puck. He gets around a defender. He's going to march in. He shoots, and it's saved. Downing gets his own rebound. West playing with tons of confidence. Moves it to Van Meer. She shoots and still leads. And it goes in! Richie Peffer with the game-tying goal! Flyers tie this one at 5-5. That's assisted by Wesley Downing and Lily Van Meer. Richie Peffer lighting the lamp. No need to pull the goalie. 2 quick ones. 2 goals in under 20 seconds. Flyers looking to do it again to take the win. All the confidence in the world. They're going to gain the line, but Prior Lake sends it right. Nope, they send it right back out. West comes away with it, neutral ice. West's going to try and regroup. He takes it and gets it. Now it's to Peffer. Peffer dekes around one. Peffer going to try and get Downing. He's got him in front of the net. Downing has it poked away. Good puck movement there. Now Downing's going to get it. He's still in the house. He's going to take it. He's going to shoot one. Just gets deflected wide. And he out-hustles everybody for the rebound. He's got a different gear right now. That's Wes Downing just playing his butt off. And now that puck comes out to neutral ice. Silty's in good defensive position. And it's taken away. The Flyers going to get a whistle here, perhaps offsides. Oh, that's Jude Schmidt going back to the sin bin. I don't think they'll play in overtime. The game right before us was tied, and they called it a game so I think we got 73 seconds to get another goal, or at least prevent a goal here as we're shorthanded for the remainder of this game. See who the Flyers got out there to kill it. Looks like Antonovich and Swanson. Can't tell who's on the backside. Pappas maybe. That's set towards the net, goes deep behind. Beasy, I think, is on it. Beasy going to rim it around. Here's Swanson with it. Swanson tries to get it out. He's unable to. Pappas loses an edge. Prior Lake trying to march in. They're coming opposite direction. Swanson slows the play. He moves them into the boards. Now it comes right out to the high slot. They're going to lock and shoot one way wide. We got 50 seconds left in this one. Flyers looking for a clear, playing shorthanded. Now it's in front of the net. drop back deep. This one set across ice. They try and baseball swing it out of the air. At the point, Pappas takes the puck away. She rims it deep. Antonovich trying to get to it in the corner. He gets it tied up. And now it kicks out. This is Swartz in front of the net. And it's a big cluster, and we get a whistle. Lightning Leon jumps on it. And this game stays tied at 5-5. What a battle by these Flyers to come all the way back. 24 seconds to go. This is won by the Flyers, and they're going to get it cleared. This is Flyers send it into the zone. They get it in. They're going to bring it in deep. This is Smith on it. Smith and Peffer are out there. Silty and Beasy. 6 seconds to go. 5 seconds. It's through the net. 4. And now it's going to go into the corner. It's going to end the tie. I know there's not really moral victories, but it feels like a moral victory to come back and tie this thing from that slow start. And it looks like they're getting ready to line them up. Lakers go over and talk to their goalie. Refs are heading into the bin. They're huddling up, trying to decide what to do here. They haven't lined them up. The Lakers coaches are saying this is a trophy game, so there should be an overtime. It's usually how those tournaments work, but perhaps with it not being a first or second or third or fourth place game, they may call it a game. Just go to a quick shootout. That's what I would do if you don't want to play a 3-on-3 overtime. Refs talking to both teams, and now they're going. It looks like they're going to line it up. Yep, they're going to let this one end tied. It's kissing your cousin. All tied up, 5-5. Moral victory for your Flyers, though. Had this game gone much longer, the Flyers would have found a way, I think. Downing with a hat trick here today. Hate to talk about my kid, but boy, he played a hell of a game. All the Flyers played great. Lightning Leon, he had a weekend, man. He played great all weekend long. We are off for 2 weeks, and then we are back in Chicago, Illinois for an outdoor tournament. So everybody say your prayers that this weather warms up a little bit. It can't be as cold as it is in this rink outside in Chicago in 2 weeks. So we will have all those games the best we can for you in those outdoor rinks right here on Ames Hockey Network, brought to you by SuperDad TV. Thanks to all my camera guys. It was Jason Chalin today battling the elements. I could see his hand literally shaking as he was trying to zoom in on that, as it's so stinking cold. Yeah, shaky camera as it is silly cold. Anyway, I'm Jeff, reminding you as always, be good to each other. Life's too short to be a Richard or a Karen. We'll see you in 2 weeks.